Hello once again, everyone. We're joined with Kirk Merritt, the Executive Director with the Ohio Soybean Council. Kirk, a lot of times people say, check off. What are those checkoff dollars used for? Well, we can say that we attended one of those events today.
That's right, Gary. We were really pleased to be one of the sponsors of the Ohio Food Dialogues today, along with the Ohio Farm Bureau Federation. And it was a really great opportunity for us to connect with consumers, connect with non-farmers in a way that we haven't done before.
Well, it's interesting. Maybe back in the day, at the time of our parents, grandparents especially, there was not a need for that interaction, but with less than 2% of the population in production agriculture anymore, there is a definite need.
You've hit the nail on the head. We cannot ignore the fact that we need to talk with non-farmers. Farmers will always be the primary audience for our communications. We are the checkoff, the soybean checkoff, and we recognize that farmers are our primary audience. But the leaders, the farmer leaders of our organization have recognized that it's important to their freedom to operate, important to their social license, that they provide education, information, and that they raise the awareness about farming to consumers, to non-farmers. And that's what this event was about. We think it was a great opportunity to provide education, to provide both sides of the story, and then let consumers make their choices.
Well, one of the panels, and there were two panels, one of the panels had to deal with GMOs, genetically modified organisms, and say what you will about the term itself, there's still, and that has been out for a number of years, there's still an awful lot of people in the audience right now, especially that, what is a GMO? I've heard that name, GMO. Is that a car? What is it?
You're exactly right. And you know, one of the real goals of the event today, and ongoing beyond today, is to identify what is genetic modification and take the scariness out of it. Mm-hmm. If you provide the facts about it, if you provide education and raise awareness about what genetic modification is, a lot of times folks, you know, aren't scared of it anymore. But if they only hear the side of the story that is trying to raise concern, then they're obviously going to be concerned. So we're trying to raise awareness, we're trying to educate consumers, and then let them make their own choice, but make it an informed choice.
Well, biblically speaking, I know that it says, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. You're just trying to provide that knowledge. Another panel that was had the opportunity to make the audience move around a little bit in the seats as I was watching has to do with sustainability. And maintaining the farm, that's very, very important.
Yes. And the second panel today was about sustainability. A lot of folks have it in their head that they want farming to be sustainable, but they don't really know what that means. So we were trying to provide education and awareness again about how farming today is sustainable, and the management techniques that our farmers are putting in place on the farms in Ohio allow for sustainability, allow for less inputs now than they've ever used before, for example, and really is being good stewards of the land.
Kirk, events such as this and the other educational venues that you have goes a long way in helping that soybean farmer who is maybe unknown by name or face be more of a household term to that non-farmer, but still the consumer.
Yes, by all means. And we really feel that it's an opportunity to provide education that will come back to us. The return on that investment will be maintaining the social license, maintaining the freedom to operate for our Ohio soybean farmers. So we think it's a high priority.
Very good, very good, very good panel discussions here today as well. Kirk Merritt has been our guest. Kirk, thanks for being with us.
Thanks, Gary. I appreciate it very much.
And stay with us. Back with more right after this.
And let's do a quick farming fast.